Spacecake, also known as weed cake or cannabis cake, is a popular edible among marijuana enthusiasts. It's a delicious and potent way to consume cannabis, and it's easy to make at home if you have the right recipe. In this article, we'll go over an authentic space cake recipe that you can try out for yourself. Before we get into the recipe, it's important to note that making space cake involves using cannabis, which is still illegal in many parts of the world. If you're going to make space cake, make sure that you're doing it in a legal and safe manner. Additionally, consuming too much space cake can lead to an unpleasant experience, so it's important to start with a small serving size and work your way up slowly. Ingredients: 1 cup of all-purpose flour, ½ cup of granulated sugar, ½ cup of brown sugar, ½ cup of unsalted butter, ½ cup of milk, 2 eggs, ½ teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 ounce of finely ground cannabis. Directions: preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large mixing bowl, cream together the butter, granulated sugar, and brown sugar until it's light and fluffy. Add the eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. In a separate bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, mixing until just combined. Stir in the milk and finely ground cannabis until the batter is smooth and well mixed. Pour the batter into a greased 9-inch cake pan. Bake the cake for 30 to 40 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Allow the cake to cool for a few minutes before slicing and serving. Tips: it's important to finely grind your cannabis before adding it to the batter. This will help to ensure that the cannabis is evenly distributed throughout the cake. The amount of cannabis you use in your space cake will depend on your personal tolerance and the strength of your cannabis. As a general rule, you should aim for about 1/4 ounce of cannabis per 8 servings of cake. If you're not a fan of the taste of cannabis, you can try masking it with other flavors. Some popular options include chocolate, vanilla, and cinnamon. Be sure to label your space cake clearly and keep it out of the reach of children and pets. Start with a small serving size and wait at least an hour before consuming more. The effects of space cake can take a while to kick in, so it's important to be patient. Making space cake is a fun and delicious way to consume cannabis. With this authentic space cake recipe, you can make your own space cake at home and enjoy it with friends or alone. Just remember to use cannabis responsibly and in a legal and safe manner. Enjoy your space cake, and happy baking!